From Farmers Branch City Hall, hello everyone and welcome to Council Countdown, where if you give us 10 minutes, we will bring you a rundown of everything you need to know for the next City Council meeting agenda. I'm Shauna Eichenberry with this Council Countdown for the upcoming City Council meeting of September 15th, 2015. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. Consent items are items to be considered with action taken that may not need individual explanation or discussion during the meeting. There are 10 items on the September 15th consent agenda. Agenda item G1 is to consider approval of minutes of the City Council budget work session meetings held on August 31st, 2015 and continued on September 1st, 2015 and the City Council regular meeting of September 1st, 2015. Item G2 is to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3334, allowing certain employees of the city to purchase previously forfeited service in the Texas Municipal Retirement System. The buyback provision with the Texas Municipal Retirement System, or TMRS, is a provision that allows municipal employees the opportunity to purchase previously forfeited service time. Advantages to this provision are that members increase their service for vesting and retirement purposes by the number of months they buy back. Members can also increase the amount in their account by the refunded amount plus a fee of 5% interest per year, which increases their account value, and the reinstated money will be matched by the city when they retire. In turn, the city realizes reduced costs as replacement employees are hired lower on the salary scale when employees retire. A forfeited service situation occurs if an employee quits working for a city prior to vesting. As such, former employees were required to withdraw their funds if they were not vested and did not start working for another TMRS city within a couple years, forfeiting any city matching contributions and time towards retirement. As city employees do not participate in Social Security, regaining forfeited TMRS service years is critical to their retirement outlook. To be eligible for the buyback provision, an employee must have at least 24 consecutive months of service with the City of Farmers Branch and must be an employee of the city at the time the city adopts a buyback provision. Eligible employees must redeposit the amount previously withdrawn, plus a 5% per year withdrawal fee, which must be made with a single payment. If an employee's membership in TMRS stops for any reason, any prior service they have established becomes void. Prior service can only be used for vesting and retirement purposes. Farmers Branch last offered this option in 1980. To do it now would require adoption of this ordinance providing for the change and would only be effective from the date of ordinance adoption and for service forfeitures prior to that date. TMRS actuaries have indicated that, given the small eligible population of employees, no significant impact on contributions, funding ratios, or unfunded liability is anticipated. Additionally, adoption of this ordinance will not impact the proposed fiscal year 2016 budget. This information has been confirmed with nearby cities that have recently adopted the buyback option. The city anticipates that 10 of the eligible 20 employees would likely take advantage of this option. City administration recommends adopting Ordinance Number 3334. Agenda item G3 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-081, allowing a temporary carnival per Ordinance Number 1770 for the Mary Immaculate Catholic Church Annual Parish Fall Festival, located at 2800 Valwood Parkway, to be held on October 2nd and 3rd, 2015. Ordinance Number 1770 allows a temporary carnival or circus in all zoning districts if prior approval is granted by passage of a resolution of the City Council for this kind of use. A request was submitted by Father Michael Forge, requesting permission for the 12th Annual Parish Fall Festival to be held on October 2nd and 3rd at Mary Immaculate Church, which will include the use of an outdoor amplified PA system. Last year, approval was granted to host the Fall Festival with a provision in the resolution allowing for the use of an outdoor amplified PA system until 9 p.m. on Friday and on Saturday. The same provision has been included in this proposed resolution. This provision does not allow the event to violate the city's noise ordinance. City administration recommends adopting Resolution Number 2015-081. Item G4 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-082, authorizing the city manager to approve the purchase of one replacement truck-mounted crane for the Public Works Department in the amount of $85,290 from Kirby Smith Machinery through the Buy Board Purchasing Cooperative. A city vehicle, a 2000 International 4700 flatbed truck with a national crane, was involved in an accident that damaged the crane. The estimated cost of repairs was $69,068 due to the amount of damage and also the use over the last 15 years. For comparison purposes, a quote was obtained on the cost of a brand new unit in the amount of $85,290. Considering the age and cost of repair versus new cost difference totaling $16,222, staff determined it was in the city's best interest to purchase a new unit. The purchase will be funded through the fixed asset fund balances and offset by the insurance settlement through TML, less any deductible. City Administration recommends adopting Resolution Number 2015-082. Agenda item G5 is to consider adopting Resolution Number 2015-088, authorizing the City Manager to appoint Mark Bentley, City Engineer, to the Surface Transportation Technical Committee. The Regional Transportation Council of the North Central Texas Council of Governments is supported by various technical committees, including the Surface Transportation Technical Committee, or STTC, which provides technical expertise and review for the surface transportation planning process. Members of STTC are staff personnel nominated by their respective governments or agencies. The City of Farmers Branch is permitted one seat on STTC, which is currently vacant. The Public Works Department has nominated Mark Bentley, City Engineer, to serve as the city's representative on STTC. City Administration recommends adopting Resolution Number 2015-088. Agenda item G6 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-090, authorizing the City Manager to execute a professional services agreement with Barry Dunn McNeil & Parker, LLC, to conduct a needs assessment and develop an action plan for the future procurement of an enterprise resource planning system in an amount not to exceed $60,000. The City wants to have a consultant perform a needs assessment and prepare an action plan for the future procurement of an enterprise resource planning, or ERP, system. This would replace the city's current financial software, which has been in place for 20+ years. Staff researched the firm of Barry Dunn McNeil & Parker, LLC, doing business as Barry Dunn, to find that they have very unique expertise which will help the city determine current and future functional and technology needs, as well as identification of possible software platforms that would be best suited as a replacement of the current solution. Barry Dunn will perform a needs assessment and develop an action plan for procuring an ERP system, which will include an emphasis upon much desired and needed human resource information system functionality. This will be the initial phase of what is perceived as a multi-year project, which could potentially involve procurement, implementation, and integration services. Barry Dunn has successfully helped several Texas municipalities, including the cities of Allen, Mesquite, College Station, and Pearland. Funds are available in the fiscal year 2014-15 budget for these services. City Administration recommends adopting Resolution Number 2015-090. Item G7 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-070, adopting the city's amended investment policy. Section 2256.005 of the Texas Government Code and the city's investment policy requires the City Council to review the investment policies and investment strategies at least annually, and to adopt a resolution or order stating the review has been completed and record any changes made to either the investment policies or strategies. The city's existing policy has provided excellent guidance to staff and has been used as a model policy for other government entities. Additionally, the investment policy has been recognized with the Certificate of Excellence Award by the Municipal Treasurers Association of the United States and Canada. The City of Farmers Branch manages and invests its cash consistent with 4 objectives. Listed in priority order, they are safety, liquidity, yield, and public trust. The safety of principal invested always remains the primary objective. All investments are designed and managed in a manner responsive to the public trust and in accordance with state and local law. The city's investment portfolio consists primarily of United States agency, municipal bonds, certificates of deposits, and bank depository, with an average portfolio maturity of 21 months and a maximum investment maturity of 5 years for operating and commingled pools containing operating funds. City administration recently amended the city's investment policy to meet additional criteria for the Government Treasurers Organization of Texas Investment Policy Certification Program and to better conform to existing procedures. The city received certification under this program. Changes made to the investment policy include requiring multiple bids on investment transactions, adding action needed should a ratings downgrade occur on investments, ensuring marketability of investments, adjusting the holding period to include commingled funds and establish 24 months as the maximum weighted average maturity and outline investment management requirements. This resolution supports the city's guiding principle for financial stewardship. City administration recommends adopting resolution number 2015-070. Agenda item G8 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3341, amending the Farmers Branch Code of Ordinances, Appendix A, fee schedule, relative to fees established pursuant to Chapter 44, Library, Section 44-33 through 44-35, library card fees, and Section 44-41, lost library materials and other charges. Chapter 50, Parks and Recreation, Article 2, Rules and Regulations, Section 50-41, Parks and Recreation User Fees, and Chapter 86, Utilities, Article 4, Service Rates and Billing Procedure, Section 86-276, Water Service Rates, and Section 86-277, Sewer Rates. Ordinance number 3341 has been prepared to address both board-recommended and other needed changes to rates and fees associated with a broad range of city services. All proposed fees are generally comparable to those charged for similar services in neighboring cities and are necessary to defray the rising costs. The Library Board and Park Board recently evaluated fees and recommends the addition of an internet guest card fee of $25 per year per card, a processing fee of $5 for lost or replaced library materials, a 3D print fee of 15 cents per gram of plastic with a $1.50 minimum, and an increase in computer printing fees from 5 cents per page to 10 cents to better recover actual cost and to provide additional service to citizens. The Library Board also recommends a change for non-residents of cities that charge Farmers Branch residents for library cards to reflect a library card fee of $200 or a text share card obtained from the public library of the non-resident city. The Park Board recommends amending its fee structure to provide additional options for non-residents for both natatorium and frog pond facility usage, restructuring the types of annual combination memberships and rental packages available to better serve patrons, adding preseason season passes for residents, and increasing the weekly fee for participation in the Summer Funshine program to better assist in recovering program costs. Additionally, City administration has reviewed the city's current water and sewer rate structure and has determined that it is not sufficient to address annual operating, capital, and reserve requirements. The proposed budget contains a water and sewer rate increase of 15% included in revenue projections, which is necessary to help offset increases by both Dallas Water Utilities and the Trinity River Authority. This rate increase is needed to maintain the financial stability of the fund. Fees for water and sewer service are proposed to increase by 15% to help offset increases from Dallas Water Utilities and the Trinity River Authority for the contracted purchase of treated water and wastewater disposal, respectively. Water and sewer rates were last increased on October 1, 2014. This ordinance supports the guiding principle for financial stewardship. City administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3341. Item G9 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3335, approving the 2015 tax roll certified by the Dallas Central Appraisal District. Proposed Ordinance Number 3335 approves the 2015 tax roll certified by the Dallas Central Appraisal District. This sets forth the taxable value after qualified exemptions for residential and commercial real property and business personal property in the City of Farmers Branch at $4.5 billion. This amount includes new construction but excludes properties still under protest. This represents a $323.3 million increase, or approximately 7.67% in taxable value from the July 2014 certified tax roll. For the 2015-16 fiscal year, each cent on the tax rate equates to approximately $453,960, assuming 100% collection and excluding values under protest. Total property values increased 7.67%. Residential property increased 6.05%, commercial real property increased 9.71%, and business personal property increased 4.44%. This ordinance supports the city's guiding principle for financial stewardship. City administration recommends adopting Ordinance Number 3335. And Agenda Item G10 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-079 for a detailed site plan adding a new driveway to the building located at 4835 LBJ Freeway. The applicant, Brookwood Financial Heritage Square, is proposing a new driveway for the existing 11-story office building, Heritage Square 1, at 4835 LBJ Freeway. This new driveway will provide vehicular access to the existing southern entry of the building. Additional landscaping and sidewalk improvements are also included with this detailed site plan amendment. On August 24th, the Planning and Zoning Commission voted to recommend approval of the detailed site plan as described in Resolution Number 2015-079. City Administration recommends adopting Resolution Number 2015-079. That was it for the consent agenda. Here's a quick rundown of other items before the Council at this upcoming meeting. Item H1 is a continuance of a public hearing to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3338, granting a specific use permit for a 34-unit townhome development located at 4060 Spring Valley Road. Agenda Item I1 is to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3343, amending the city's operating and capital improvement program budget for the 2014-15 fiscal year. Item I2 is to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3344, approving and adopting the operating and capital improvement program budget for the 2015-16 fiscal year. Agenda Item I3 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-083, ratifying the property tax revenue increase reflected in the 2015-16 fiscal year budget. Agenda Item I4 is to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3345 to levy and adopt the tax rate for fiscal year 2015-16. Item I5 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-085, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute a contract for medical stop-loss insurance coverage in an amount not to exceed $400,000. Agenda Item I6 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-087, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute a contract for employee group benefit insurance administration. Agenda Item I7 is to consider Resolution Number 2015-086, approving a local project advance funding agreement with the Texas Department of Transportation for the construction of a pedestrian bridge along the east side of Marsh Lane over Farmers Branch Creek and bike shared lane signage along Rosser Road from Valley View Lane to Interstate Highway 635. And Item I8 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2015-089, authorizing execution of a professional services agreement with Catalyst Commercial. The Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the September 15th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Time Warner Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. The September 15th, 2015 meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Shauna Eikenberry, and you are watching Council Countdown on FBTV. We'll see you next time.